Hello everyone, welcome back to another informative video. This is just an update of the tomato plot, and as you know, this is plot 1 with the tomato under the shade plot. First things first, as you can see, we have a lot of ripe tomatoes, and in going through you can see we have tomatoes also on the ground, right? So all of these tomatoes on the ground will be picked up and weighed also, so that we can have total amount harvested, right? As you can see right here, we have, this is a stink bug there. This is what we call it, stink bug. And we have some fruit cracking here. At this point in time, we don't want to be giving the tomato plants too much water. So maybe what is going to have to happen now is we cut back on the cycle of how water is being added to the gravel, right? They are getting ripe and they are cracking. That is what is happening. So yeah, that is one thing that we need to do, reduce on the amount of water, right? As you can see, here's another one cracking there as well, and that is going to be the story. It's not going to be that consistent. It might be sporadic in terms of because you have tomatoes, they are at different stages of development. So yeah, look at this. We are having some uneven ripening as well. Can you see it? This, right? So this can be lack of potassium also, right? Yep. So yeah, there is still some micronutrient deficiency happening, right? Iron deficiency still. They said that well, no, I don't think I'd ask them if they apply the iron, but I'm going to ask though. Here we have some blight up there, right? So as you can see, yeah, the plant is looking well. It is, the growing points are still growing. They are still putting on blossoms, and the production looks well so far. As you can see on the ground, we have tomatoes on the ground, right? So let us go and look at the other plot, right? That is plot 2 and 3, and remember that we put plot 2 and 3 into one because they're basically in the same kind of environment as in the plastic, right? So let's go to plot 2. Okay, so this is a part of plot 2. You can see the tomatoes gone all the way up. Right, I was told this was a determinate variety, but it doesn't look that way. Seems like it's an indeterminate variety. So as we walk through, we can see plenty production, right? Fruits are looking large. It's a salad type, right? Plenty production. And if you look at me, you can judge how how tall the trees are, right? As you can see, right? Now, yeah, I'll have to advise the manager that they need to cut back on the amount of water that they are giving the plants, right? And there's inside here needs some pruning. The plants need pruning, right? um, all these leaves, you can prune them up to the next fruit cluster, right? So you can take off these, right? um, you don't want to prune too heavy, right? Because um, one of the understanding is if the leaves on the plants are not giving you any problem in terms of um, causing any disease issues, like for example if the leaves were touching the growing medium and causing bacterial infection or fungal infection and then infecting the whole plant, that is not happening, or if it is not causing any immediate issues in terms of um, causing any fruit blistering or any kind of abrasion on the fruit, then leave it, because the leaves are there to um to make and store sugars for the developing fruit. So what is happening is that this leaf, you find that this leaf is a source. This is the source, and the fruits would be the sink. So the leaves basically produce the sugars, and when the fruits start to bear, you find that the leaves break down and submit the sugars to the fruits, and then the leaves become what I would say redundant, or they become necrotic and yellow and they fall off. So keeping the leaves on serves the purpose of having more resource to send to the sink of the plant, which is the fruit in this stage of the plant. So here we have it. This water didn't need to come on now because the gravel was pretty moist, right? So what this is doing is it is encouraging the plant to take up a lot of water, right? And it takes up a lot of water, it causes the fruits to burst, right? So bear that in mind. So anyway, we have a lot of tomato to reap here, right? You don't want them to stay on the tree too long. You don't have to have them staying on the plant until they are red like that, right? You can always harvest them like this, right? Or even less colored than that, right? And then you can put them down to ripe. So right, that is it. So let us go and look on the other side. Right, Jack Claude. Hey. So here we have it. I have some tomatoes there. Everything needs to be weighed. I don't know if they are weighing everything, but when I come here, I basically collect the harvested information. So I'll have to find out if they are weighing everything, right? Because there's a change. The persons who are reaping the plot, they basically did not follow the proper instructions in terms of how to reap, because I told them that I need the plot to be reaped by canal, so I can know which canal, which weight goes to which canal, so I can know how much weight one canal produce with the amount of plants, right? But that was not done. They just basically reaped everything from plot 1, that's the plot down there, and they put everything together, so I don't really know which plot they reap what from. So that is a bit of a letdown, but yeah, I don't know what to say about that. But as you can see, some pruning need to be done, because as you can see here, there isn't enough light coming through, right? Yeah, so even though they are in their reproductive or generative stage, the plants still need lights. The leaves, Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. The leaves still need light to produce sugars, right? If the plant not getting enough light, you'll find that the vines start to stretch, and then you will not have a lot of production, right? They'll just start to stretch and stretch, and you will have longer internodes, and the production will be low on the higher part, right? So some pruning need to be done on these as well. So that is it, guys. If you have any questions about the production of the tomato, whatever questions you have, just put them in the comments area, and please remember to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.